I'll be showing you how can we make an image slider using JavaScript. You can just see as soon as I click on this link, there is a certain part of an animation. It fades out and it comes in. There is a particular fade here. This is a single animation while clicking this image slider. And the next part in this same tutorial, I'll be showing you how can we add an autoplay feature to this entire image slider using JavaScript. I'll just be showing you how to make this. So once I refresh this, there will be an autoplay each of these slides. So guys, let's get started. Let's see how can this be done. Thank you. Okay guys, as you can see, I've considered here a blank template, and I've already linked I have to link the styles sheet regarding this. So let me check this here. Linking this as style style sheet, sorry for that, slides. It will be style of styles.css. Okay guys, I've already linked the style sheet. So let's see how can we make this possible, and I'll be showing you the main um, core part of the JavaScript in this image slider. So let's get started. I have given here a class container class, and don't worry, I'll be giving you the style sheet in case if you need the style sheet. It will be pasted in the description link, but up till now I'll be showing you how that entire function works. I'm using another function known as slide shower. Alright, now inside here I'll be considering slide, right? I'll be considering the slides which will consist of the images, right? Image source. Okay, this will be the slide, this will be the first .jpg. Okay, let me copy it four more time, I guess. Okay, now let me paste this second, right? This will be the third, and this will be the fourth. Let me copy it one more time, and this will be the fifth jpg. Okay, up till now it is good. Now we'll be considering here another class that will be ul class of link nav for designing the links. As soon as you click this, okay, let me consider the list here. Okay, so 2 4 5, right? 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, fine. And inside this thing we'll be considering here the name of each thing. Okay, let me first do this thing. Name of uh, data slide to be 1, right? Now data slide to be 2. We need to just copy it, this thing. Okay, data slide 1 2 3 4 5, right? And we'll be using the same data slide here also in the slides. So let me copy this. Okay, okay, now let me rename this to be 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, and I need to mention that the first slide, I'm considering this to be as an active class. Okay, so let me run and let's see. Okay, up till now it is good. You are just seeing this thing. Now according to this slide, I need to write the name of that particular caption text inside it, right? So first I'll be writing here uh, lakeside, right? Now copy this two more times. Okay, the Himalayas. Right now it will be uh, deserted sun, I guess. Deserted sun, Silhouette, Silhouette deer for this, and the last is the frozen sun, frozen sunset. Okay, let me refresh this thing. You can just see here, it is coming here, right? Now the main intention is that we have to use JavaScript. We have to make use JavaScript. As soon as I click link, it will immediately transfer. It will immediately slide down to that particular image. So let's see that in JavaScript. So script tag, okay, right? So I'm using here, I think so I have to mention some class here, so it will work out here. Let me give an class of image click. Okay, now let me run this thing. Image click, okay, image click. Alright, alright, okay. Now what I'll be doing here, I'll be taking into count of all this image click, and I will display this image. So variable clicked equals to document, right, document dot query selector. It will be all for this thing dot image clicked. Okay, now I'll be using for variable I equals to 0, I is less than, it will be clicked dot length and I plus plus. Okay, fine. Now there's some problem here, sorry for the syntactical error. Okay, right, now I'll just show you how. Console.log, right, clicked clicked of I, just to see whether all the things are coming or not. Okay, let me refresh this thing. Okay, clicked. As soon as I clicked, right, of I dot add event listener, it will be click, right, there will be a function attached to it. So let's see, console.log, clicked of I, just to get whether it is coming or not. Console function is it correct? Click function is there. Oh, sorry for this. It should be function. Right now, let me see. As soon as I click this, okay, what is the problem? Image clicked. Okay, fine. Oh, really sorry, guys. Actually, I've given the class name to be as image clicked. It should be image click. Okay, let's see. Run it one more time. Okay, all right. Okay, so I have to check here whether clicked of I. Okay, right. Okay, data slide of this li class. Guys, let me figure this out. Okay, guys, I've already figured this out. Actually, there was a problem with the cache error, so I'll be showing you what was the problem. So console.log, I have to use this keyword, and when I click on this particular link, I want this particular attribute to be highlighted. So in JavaScript, I'll be using get attribute. Let's say get attribute of data slide. Alright, now let me run this. Okay, now once I click, you can just see data slide to 1, data slide to 2, data slide to 3. Now with this parameter which I am getting here, I'll be passing it to these slides and make that class active. So let's see how can we do this. So we'll be writing here value variable of current index. It will be the current index to this dot get attribute of data slide, right? So when I'll be getting this current index, I'll be passing it into a function. So I'll be using here add active function, and I'll be passing here the current index. Alright, I'll be passing here the current index. Now we have to create this function. So function, it will be add active of x, that is the index. Now the main thing is that we have to reiterate this, iterate over all the slides. So the classes which consist of slide will be reiterated. So I'll be writing here a function variable slides equals to, I'll be just doing the same thing. I'll be opening this thing, okay, and I'm using this class as slide. Alright, now what I'll be doing here is for variable I equals to 0, I is less than, it will be slides dot length and I plus plus, right? So it's very easy here. If it will be given here slides of I dot get attribute of data slide, right, is equals to x, right? In slide I've given an attribute as data slide. So if this is equals to this, then what I'll be doing here slides of I dot class list dot add of active. If this is the case, then add active. Else what I'll be doing here slides, if that is not the case, so what I'll be doing here class list dot remove active. Okay, this is the best logic for this. Now let's run this thing. You can just see when I'm clicking that particular slides get highlighted. You can just see here. Okay, so click side. Now let me inspect this element. There's then one active element. When I click on this, you can just see there's no active in the first slide, but there is an active in the second slide. So this is the way you can show the clicking image slide, right? Okay, now the next thing we need to show is the autoplay. How can we do autoplay? So let's see how can we make autoplay. Now I'll be showing you the autoplay. Autoplay means that as soon as I load my web page, the slides will be autoplayed. The image slides will be showing by itself. So let's see how can we do this thing. Before that, let me uncomment this function autoplay, and let me write here consider another variable to be as index, which will consider value of -1. I'll tell you why we are considering this -1. Now we are using autoplay function, right? As soon as the document gets loaded, it will be seeing the first thing that JavaScript want to execute is that autoplay function. Now let's define this autoplay, right? So first condition will be if my index which I have defined up is less than slides dot length. if this is the case, then I want my particular slides to be shown, that particular function to be executed, right? Now, if index will be equals to slides dot length, then I want my index to be changed to be -1, right? This is the condition. Now, if index is this, it will be changed to else slides of, right, index dot slides dot index dot class list dot add active. This is the condition, right? Now inside here, if the classes are active, I want just one class to be inactive, the remaining to be as not active. So that why we are using for loop. So for variable x equals to 0, okay, x is less than slides dot length x plus plus. Now the main condition is that if the index which I am getting here, right, if this index is not equals to x, then what you'll doing here, slides of x dot class list dot remove active, right? This is the main condition. Now as you can see here, I have already considered here index -1 because it will, I am considering a pre-increment operator. -1 to +1 it will be 1 0 1 2, it will be coming here, and for this thing I have to use a pre-increment operator of index plus plus. So if index will be -1 less than slides, okay fine, index plus plus, it is already incremented, it will be 0, is less than is equals to slides dot length, it will be again -1, and if that is the case you can add active, else rest of the class you have to remove active from that particular slides. So if this is the case, now I'm using here set timeout of autoplay. This is the function and I want it for 2 seconds, right? Let's see whether it's working or not. Okay, you can just see after every 2 seconds that particular slide is being executed. This is the autoplay features of this thing, right? See, again it is repeating the same thing and again. So guys, this is the tutorial on how can we make an autoplay and a clicked version of an image slider. And if you have loved it and liked it, please share and subscribe, and please let me know if anything can be adjusted or anything can be done regarding this video. Thank you.